Miss Wykked here. Welcome to Ipek's Wykked Kitchen. Once again, guess what we're making? No, not pizza. Today we're making is called pide. It's like an open face bread with stuffing, meat and cheese. So there, it's gonna look like a boat, but we're gonna bake it and maybe more like calzone, you know, Italian calzone. But we're gonna make a Mediterranean Turkish style. So we have a dough that we made out of flour at home and a little bit of olive oil. So I'm gonna take it out, as you can see, nice and fluffy. And it took us about an hour. So we're gonna cut it in half. We normally make a few small ones, but today we're gonna make two big ones. And so, since we're two people, and then we're gonna make a big pizza dough, and then we're gonna fill it up with the one with the meat, one with the cheese. So we got some flour here, and we're going to roll our doughs, and we'll see how it goes. I know it's gonna be yummy because I had them before. I made them before. All right, guys, ready or not? Miss Wykked is your Papa John today. Papa Yang. Okay. You can just use your fingers, and if you don't want them too thin, you can use it by hand, and like this. So now we rolled our doughs, and as you can see, I have two, one underneath and one on top. So we're gonna dress this up like a pizza, but we're gonna shape it differently. And we're not using any type of sauce like pizza or whatever. So what I'm gonna do is first I'm going to oil my my dough. Okay. I don't wanna oil my fingers. And you can see it's extra virgin olive oil. It's the best. I got my cheese. So I got 4-ounce mozzarella, 2 ounces of Gruyere, and then 2 ounces of kashari, which is like a sharp cheddar, which is Turkish. So you can see 3 different cheese we have. So we're just gonna spread them all out. And then I need put some oregano, and voila. If this is like overwhelming, you can certainly buy store-made doughs. I know many stores have them ready, and you can bring them home and keep it in a warm spot on top of the stove for half an hour, and then you can roll it a little bit, and the result is the same. So next, we're gonna put some sliced tomatoes, real thin. And this is basically like margarita, if you will, pizza. And then we're gonna do some our peppers. Now my peppers are hot, so you can get sweet peppers, but once they're like cooked, really, they're not that hot. So it's gonna get roasted. And pretty much that's it for now. Now the crushed peppers. Oops. Why do I always forget to take the top off? Okay. A little bit crushed black pepper, always. Parsley. Italian parsley, I chopped them earlier. And just a little bit of salt. I'm just gonna sprinkle a little bit sea salt. Even the cheese is salty. Now is the next process is we're going to, I think I'm gonna put the rest of the cheese. It's gonna call for because it looks too big and I really don't want to save this much cheese. So as you can see, I'm going to now fold in my boat, pizza boat, okay? Just, you know, gently. And what you want to do is the end, you can just twist like this, okay? And then this one comes all the way. We can stretch it so we can close it. And again, like Stromboli, if you want to, actually, if you want to really describe it, more like a Stromboli. So now what I have, I whisked an egg with the olive oil. So we're just gonna brush some of that outside the skin. It will look fantastic once it gets a little brown in the oven. Okay, so now we're gonna close this again, this baby. Okay, voila. Now we're gonna do next one with the meat. I'm gonna put this on a side and then I'm gonna work on my second. I'm gonna cover this. Now I have another one. Okay, now what we have is some chopped onions, and I have, like I told you, maybe a 1/4 pound lamb, ground lamb, and 1/4 pound grass-fed beef. This time we're doing it different. We're gonna add the tomatoes, chopped tomatoes and chopped green peppers into the meat. Okay. Our parsley's a little bit. Okay. Now we're gonna season some peppers. Okay. Oregano. Everything is gonna be mixed. Must salt. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna use my hands. Okay. Yum, yum. No garlic, guys. Just onion, peppers, tomato, parsley, black pepper, salt, a little bit oregano. You can use the same recipe to make a Turkish pizza, which is called lahmacun, but it has to be rolled real thin. It's like like a cardboard. I mean, real thin, like a maybe tortilla wrap. So this is not the same recipe. Now I'm gonna oil my dough again. Now we're gonna dress this baby. As you can see, just work with your fingers. It's gonna be real big, like a Stromboli. No cheese. We're doing it just meat. You can't have cheese on everything. I think I'm ready now. The same technique. Roll them over like this, okay? And remember, the end is gonna be put together, stretch with our egg wash with the olive oil in there. Mix. Don't worry, you can clean it up later. It's kind of messy. Okay, guys, the last one I'm gonna add is sesame seeds to give some a good look, and they taste nice and nutty when they're baked. So when you do this on top of the egg wash, they'll stick. But if you do it without egg wash, they won't stick. We're gonna pop them in the oven, 400 temperature, about 18 minutes. Just keep eye on them. And if you see them like burning or something, just take them out. But I always look 10, 12 minutes, they start bubbling. It could take maybe 20 minutes, I don't know. It could be 25. So just watch after 15 minutes, and if they rise big and bubbling and, you know, brown, you can take it out. So I'll show you when I come back how it looks. It's gonna, I promise you, it's gonna look delicious. Yummy. Okay, ready or not, we're going in. Okay, I'm gonna put 18 minutes. Okay, guys, 18 minutes up. So I'm gonna look. Wow, smells amazing and looks amazing. Oh my goodness, this came out pretty good. As you can see, it's not soft, it's a little crunchy, which we wanted, because it's gonna get a little bit softer once it relaxes. But it's great. So I'm gonna put the other one, the meat boat, in. All right, guys. Now we're going back with meat on this time. Okay, we created a monstrous pide, aka Stromboli. This is called Turkish Stromboli. Oh, nice. Nice. Look at that, nice and juicy inside. It's open face meat pie. Hey, what an amazing looking things that came out of that simple dough we made. So we can call this is actually authentic, traditional Turkish pide. I believe we can simply call authentic, and also it's, I think it looks like Stromboli with different toppings, you know, no pepperoni of course, but you can still dress it up. You can make it with whatever you like to put on. I made it Turkish style. This is their authentic, you know, pizza, open face, different ingredients. So you have it, there you have it, there you have it. So enjoy it, and meantime, I'm gonna enjoy my beer, okay? Because I'm still in a keto prison.